Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I was watching again this video that Saneter made with Ankh and brother Garfield. Can Islam save our people? And I listen to these guys, man, and they try to sound like they know what they're talking about. And sometimes they make some good points, but they got things all confused and mixed up and rearranged. Ankh says, I believe it was Ankh, says, well, how can you save yourself with somebody else's tradition? What he's saying is that, Islam is Arab tradition and Arab religion. So how can black people save themselves with that? Well, let me show you something that took place in history, because a lot of their talk about it is based on emotion, not as much as they claim to be researchers and follow the scientific method and all this other nonsense. The Egyptian mysteries was Egyptian, but did not the Greeks take those Egyptian mysteries and build their civilization off it? Did not the Greeks conquer the world as they knew it at that time with those same ideas, concepts, and beliefs that they got from the Egyptians? Okay, this is fact of history. Okay, didn't the Romans, another group of people, take it from the Greeks and do the same thing with it? Okay, so that means nothing. That statement that Ankh made is asinine. Okay, and like I said, a lot of their talk is just based on emotion. Okay, it's just emotion. If they study the empires of West Africa, they know that these were Islamic empires. They know this, but they pretend as if there's nothing Islamic about it. Okay, Saneter just maybe a month ago or whatever went to go and visit with some Senegalese brothers. Okay, and he had a great time. They were very generous to him. Showed him very good hospitality. Okay, the Senegalese have a rich Islamic history. I mean, these people have had Islam for over 1,000 years. I got videos uploaded on my page, about Medina Bay, which is in Senegal. Okay, where all the Arabs that Ankh and them are talking about that's running things? Where's the Arab Islam as Saneter's talking about? What? They're talking about things they don't know. They're talking constantly about things they don't know and they don't understand. They talk about religion as if it's bad based on their understanding of Christianity. Okay? They have no idea what they're talking about. They don't know the Quran. They don't study it. They don't know the Sunnah because they don't study it. They don't know. They're standing on the outside of the house, you understand, telling you about what's going on inside the house. They don't know. They have no idea because the door is not open to you. Okay? Now, if you want to come in and sit down and learn, okay, come knock on the door. We'll invite you in, give you some tea or some coffee or some juice or something to drink, feed you real good, and sit down and explain to you what the hell is going on. But as long as you stand on the outside, you have no idea what's going on in there. Ankh made a mention in the video about how it's your responsibility to save yourself and your family. To save yourself and your family, because the question is, can Islam save us? Okay? There's a verse in the Quran where Allah says just that. Save yourself and your family. He's almost quoting the English translation verbatim. But yet and still he says out of his mouth that Islam can't save us. If you understand what Allah and his messenger are saying to you and you apply it, you can save yourself and your family. Possibly save your whole nation. But like I said in the previous video, you understand? What you do with it is on you. Black people, I watch these videos and I hear these niggas talk all this nonsense and crazy talk, man. Talk about how we got the power inside of us to do this, that, and the other. Yes, the power's inside of you. It's all on you. What you do with what you got. Sometimes you need a better system, a way of doing things. Okay. But you got to recognize you need a better system. And then you got to find that system and then you have to apply it. What's the point in finding a better system when you got the system and you don't use it? You have the power inside of you to do what you need to do for yourself and your family. You got to use your brain. You got to use your heart. You got to use your physical abilities and attributes to do what you have to do for yourself and your family. Whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, even an atheist, like Brother Ankh claims to be, which, is beyond me. But nonetheless, that's him. Find out what you got to do for yourself and your family, what your abilities are, what your likes are, and take those necessary steps to get you where you need to be in life. Assalamu alaikum.